Welcome back to the Crypto's Key conversation. And man, oh man, did we take a fat dip, right? I mean, look at these little 7 day little lines here. Bitcoin sitting at 26,000. I think the low was like 25 something. XRP sitting at 49 cents. Ethereum sitting at 1675. I was gonna go into like a different path in this video, but like I just want to just say a few things here. Obviously, there's a lot of chaos happening, a lot of narratives being pushed, and it seems like a compounding, uh, I guess you could say, negative sentiments happening. Right? There's a lot of things happening at once. It says breaking: Elon Musk, SpaceX sold all of its 373 million Bitcoin. Wall Street Journal, and then you have just in Chinese property giant Evergrande files for bankruptcy, and then you got 769 million liquidated from crypto market in the past 30 minutes. WheezyX, he was even responding to this saying, if this is the way the crypto market reacted to SpaceX selling their BTC worth 375 million, imagine what it's gonna do when the government sells their 1 million Bitcoin from the Satoshi wallet. That's 27 billion worth. That's why no Maxley wants to acknowledge this video. So he's talking about the agent from Homeland Security sending an agent to go meet with the four Satoshis. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff happening all at once. You got liquidations, you got SpaceX, you got Evergrande. BC Backer says, wow, mass liquidations throughout crypto in the last couple minutes. And this was earlier. I had compiled these tabs here in this content here a little bit earlier and just put a little bit more in there. But he's showing this, right? Obviously, that's the 200 simple moving average that Bitcoin had just wicked through. And then it goes, I've been looking for examples where we've seen that kind of liquidation. So I was specifically looking at things like the COVID-19 crash, the SEC lawsuit, and the FTX collapse. The 5 minutes of chaos was more aggressive than any moment in COVID-19, SEC lawsuit, and FTX. So I can tell you right now, BC Backer, I'm excited for him to come out with a video. I'm sure he probably worked on one or is going to work on one in the morning and get something out. But it's crazy how this has happened. Obviously, if you've been following the channel, I've been talking about how BC Backer was talking about us kind of retracing back to that. I think it was the 200 MA or SMA, one of those moving averages, the 200 day, and finding it as support, and how that was going to bring XRP in particular down to that 58 cent range if we did get down that area. But then to see if it held support, to see what that would what's the word, pretty much give us foresight as to what lies ahead, right? But boom, he's saying mass liquidations throughout crypto in the last couple minutes. Like there's that whole conversation of what does he say? I think it's right here. Where's it at? I thought I had it up here, but it's like when he says it's like the AI says there are no coincidences, and then BC Backer talking about that unicorn magical fairy dust stuff. It's like it's crazy how these things happen, right? At pivotal moments, right? Christina right here says, I'm not gonna lie to this. Or Christian, excuse me, it says, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the most disappointed and frustrated I've been in crypto, and especially XRP. It was upsetting when the lawsuit happened, and it felt so bad. But I bought more and bought more again. It's just we had the Torres ruling to look forward to, and we got it, and still didn't hit $1 and back in 50 cent range. Just crazy. It's not like I would sell now, so just will hodl and see what happens. But all these XRP videos just aggravated me even more, so need to step away from them. Hearing from family and friends again, see you should have sold at 90 cents, laugh out loud. So the reason why I wanted to make this video in this capacity is because stuff happens in this market. We talk about it in this community. I'm not the only channel that talks about it. Obviously, I'm a very small channel, but it's like this has happened. I've been in this space since late 2017. I've been through the ebbs and flows, all the good and the bad in this space, in multiple forms and fashions. And this is just another one of those things. Personally, I see it as an accumulation opportunity. Unfortunately, I wish I had a lot more capital to deploy here at this point. Not to, prey on people's hurts and pains, but I'm just not that type of person, investor or trader. I'm not a trader, but type of accumulator, if you will, in this market like I once was when I was first beginning. So I just wanted to pull up this content because this is a pretty powerful post here by Christian, because a lot of people feel this way, you know what I'm saying? And you got to do what's best for you at the end of the day, and stick to your strategy to the best of your abilities. And the noise from other people, that can affect you all day long. Even like seeing, XRP get to that 90 cent range and you didn't sell, right? And it retraced, or it, went back down to the 60 something cents range. Like, you can be shooting yourself in the foot saying, oh man, I should have pulled some profits. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like, that's just not the adult way to operate in this space. And I'm telling you from experience, from my humble opinion, like, I've done that, and you can wreck your brain and literally take years off or time off your life doing that. You shouldn't have to do that. Have a strategy, stick to your strategy, right? It's almost like creating some laws and rules for yourself. The Bearable Bull says XRP is now back at the exact price it was before it was deemed as a security. XRP at 50 cents today is better investment than XRP at 50 cents a month ago. Hold the dang line and buy the effing dip. So that was earlier. Ashley Prosper says, so Evergrande is the source of a recent market crash. Going to be a rough day or two, but like I said, I'd rather ride the waves than stand by and miss the boat completely. Many will jump ship, but I trust that there will be blue skies ahead. Hodl strong. And I'm under the same sentiment, man. I am, like I said, I want to continue to accumulate. Wish I definitely had more. I'm going to continue to hodl, my position strong, not just in XRP, but in my entire portfolio. That's just kind of how I view it. BC Backer says, and here comes some random SEC Ethereum futures ETF news after Evergrande bankruptcy. Elon rumor of selling Bitcoin, and he's talking about SEC to set to greenlight Ether futures ETFs and crypto industry win. Bloomberg. That's crazy. I really hope that you guys are really sticking to your strategy out there. You're not freaking out, and you're doing your best to try to remain composed, sticking true to what's best for you and your family, whether that is selling or not. I'm just saying whatever's best for you. I really hope you're all doing okay out there. This is a lot. I mean, last time I came here, this was like 3 hours ago or something. It was at 50, and the Bitcoin Fear Greed Index is at a 37 fear. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if over the next few days we still stay in this range and we come down to this extreme fear range. What did they say? Be fearful when everybody's your fork or something like that, and be, what was the other one? Be fearful and be something. Be excited, when there's blood in the street and, there's reds everywhere and everyone's panicking and freaking out. That's kind of how I feel. And I'm respectfully saying that. I've had a lot of experience in this space, and I'm feeling pretty excited to have an opportunity to accumulate some more and to continue to spread my message as to stick to your strategy. And hey, this is par for the course being in this very, very infant market. Yes, we're over $1 trillion market cap, but we are very, very small in the grand scheme of the crypto space. Just wanted to touch on this. James K. Fallon says the court has set a briefing schedule for the SEC's request to file a motion for leave to file an interlocutory appeal. This does not mean an interlocutory appeal has been authorized. It just means the SEC is allowed to request it. So shout out James K. Fallon, man. That's the update there. But I really hope I hope you guys are all okay out there, man. It's part of the process in this space, and unfortunately, there's a lot of manipulators out there, and of course, they're going to try to stack narratives, and they know the charts just like the TA guys know the charts, and from a fundamental standpoint, it's a very speculative market. We haven't had a true utility bull run. That's not a thing yet. Obviously, we're waiting on a spot Bitcoin ETF. There's a lot we're waiting on. Crypto regulations, regulatory framework, more clarity. XRP is the only digital asset with true and lawful and legal clarity. So there's so much that needs to happen to prevent these, I guess you could say, massive downsides because of news from happening. And obviously this stuff happens in the regular market as well, just not too or as often as we experience in the crypto space. So I really hope you guys are doing okay out there. Make sure you come to the Crypto's Key Conversations YouTube channel and subscribe. Come to follow us on X. It's not Twitter. I kept saying Twitter. Follow us on x.com at CryptoIsKey1. I really appreciate your support out there. With all that being said, stay strong out there and be safe.